Hello, this is Jay and the cucumber guy, and I wanted to share some things about how cucumber roots grow over time. So, what I have here is my 10-inch hydroponic basket and a 5-gallon bucket. And this 5-gallon bucket has a hole, and as you can see, when this hydroponic basket's there, that hole is right below where the hydroponic basket ends. What that means is if I fill up this hydroponic basket with soil, put a plant in there, the plant grows, then when the roots grow to right here, as soon as they start growing down, they grow into water. And so I've done this several times before, and I wanted to explain a little bit about how the roots of cucurbits grow. So here we go. Um, because I've had some good things happen and bad things happen, but I've gained an understanding of how cucumber roots grow over time. So let's say at 4 weeks, we have a cucumber plant, it's growing well, it's got some flowers, and now we get to the point where it's in the soil, but it's going to start going down into that hydroponic reservoir. So it starts going down, and the roots go straight down. See, we've got that vertical thing going. They're going down. They're going to get that water. It's going to supply the plant with the water it needs, and everything's good. Here we are in the second picture. The water level's starting to go down. The roots are going down as well, but you see all those side roots that go on the horizontal axis. Those roots are for oxygen purposes or respiration purposes, not oxygen, carbon dioxide, but for respiration purposes. Okay, so that's at 5 weeks. Here we are at 6 weeks. Water levels going down. We've got more roots going down into that water for providing water to the plant. So for moisture, and those are providing the plants with the moisture they need. But as the water level drops, you see more of these roots that go to the side. Those are respiration roots. So the plant is continuing to grow here. It's starting to have a female flower there. And then over here, the female flower sets. You know, there'll be more male flowers so that this can pollinate, but this is just a general thing. Water level drops. At 6 weeks, we have respiration roots where the water is not. Here, 2 weeks later, we have a lot of respiration roots going to the side. Okay, plants looking healthy, everything's good. The plant's in that soil, so that's that little brown right there. Everything's good above the water level, and down here where there's oxygen and there's a little bit of water left there. And here we have, it's like it's able to breathe. We have good respiration for the plant. The plant is happy. As this plant expands, it has more and more respiration roots. And ideally, in the natural environment, the water table goes down over the time in the summer. So the plant is continuing to grow out those water-seeking roots. Well, let's say a big rainstorm happens, or the plant gets waterlogged over time, or I just add a whole bunch of water. Well, what's going to happen is the plant is going to start to have the same thing happen as if a person had pneumonia. All of a sudden, the oxygen or the respiration, I should say, with plants it's carbon dioxide, with us it's oxygen. The respiration function of the plant is now hindered to an extent where this will severely affect the plant. So this is like the whole lungs of the plant being, well, most of the lungs of the plant being covered in water. So the plant is experiencing a kind of pneumonia. So the leaves are going to start to turn yellow. They're going to get diseased, going to start to show signs of stress. If this is not remediated within a week or so, the plant will most likely die. So this is a real significant thing. So some suggestions that I have, if you live in a place where over time you get more and more rain over the summertime, I highly suggest you growing on a berm or above ground or on a hill. instead of lower. Whereas in the West, here, Western United States, where it keeps getting drier, it may be a good idea to grow in a depression or below ground gardening or down a little lower or at least at ground level, not above ground if you can help it, because of the kind of opposite problem where the plant can't get enough water. But I just wanted to share this because I have experienced this myself. I have actually seen the roots grow like this. I actually made this mistake and seen the plant start dying. And I've actually looked at the roots and seen this happening. And I've had situations where I haven't done this and the plant's done fine. I have situations where I've done this, the plant started going downhill. I took out most of the water and the plant lived and it was able to do well. So, speaking from personal experience, I just wanted to share that with you about how cucurbit plant roots grow over time and how to make sure that your plant lives and stays healthy and well. Again, this is Jay, and hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something, because I sure did from growing in a partial hydroponic kind of situation. That's about it. Thanks so much, and happy gardening.